So Ghazwan, happy birthday. Today is your 18th birthday.
Yes.
So you are now officially adult already.
Yep, that's what people others say.
Okay. So I'm taking this opportunity, for having short interview, if you don't mind.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
of
So
course.
because I want to understand more about Ghazwan. Yeah.
Surely.
Previously, I met Ghazi, a couple of times, but with you, I think this is the second time only.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
First of all, I want to express my what you call my admiration.
Gratitude.
My gratitude.
Mm.
Because having you as a second boy of Haji Hassan, I came to know that Ghazwan speaking English very well.
Yeah, I definitely am.
And even I told you already earlier, right?
Yeah.
If I don't see you face to face like this,
Mhm.
man, I don't think that you're Indonesian.
Yeah. I
Because the way
see.
you speak, the way you communicate,
Yeah.
is pretty much like,
Like a Western person.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
especially with the accent. Even
Yeah,
that too.
especially with the accent.
Yeah.
So I can see that you got the talent, in communicating in English. In
Yeah.
particular.
Mm.
So I'm taking this opportunity for having a short interview, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
So that I can, and I hope in the future also, when people see this video,
Mhm.
they can understand who is Ghazwan, what is his background,
Yeah.
and they are not wondering, what you can, becoming, later in the future, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
So my first question will be, since today is your birthday, can you please explain to me and inform me where is the place of your birthday, if you remember?
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
the place of my birthday
Yes.
was exactly at the YPK Hospital, located in Menteng, in Jakarta.
Oh, I see. I see.
So as you can see, that I was fully born as a true Jakarta person.
I see.
Even though my parents are both Sundanese, my father is a Banten and my mother from Bandung.
I see.
But since I was born in the hospital, that makes me a Jakarta citizen.
I see. So you feel you are more like Jakarta,
Yeah.
or Bantenese, or Bandungnese?
Well, technically, I feel more Jakarta, even though
I see.
I am a son of two Sundanese persons, but
I see.
I can't speak Sundanese that well.
Seriously,
Honestly.
you speak also Sudanese?
No, a little bit.
I
Yeah,
see. I
definitely.
see.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, my second question. This is still, related to your place of birthday and also your original. Yeah. Yes. Do you like football?
No, I do not like football.
You don't like football?
I mean, I used to like football when I was in kindergarten, but
I see.
ever since I had this sort of injury once, I kind of decided to just quit football, and I'm not interested in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I suppose you like football,
Yeah.
Because my second question will be, which football club do you prefer?
Oh.
Persija Jakarta or Persita Tangerang or Persib Bandung? Because
Okay.
you present these three clubs.
Okay. If I could be honest right now, I actually never recognized any of those clubs.
I
But
see.
the first club that I actually began to fan was actually a European football club. That is Chelsea Football Club.
Chelsea, not Manchester United.
No,
Because
my brother was
your
Manchester.
daddy, if I remember, is fan of Manchester United. Your brother?
My older brother is also a Manchester United.
Manchester United. Okay.
I like Chelsea Football Club because it represents my favorite color, blue.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Go. Okay, great. And then my second question will be.
No, that would be your third question.
Oh, my third question. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for correcting me. Okay. So, can you tell me about your school?
Okay.
Yeah.
My
From
school.
kindergarten, and then your school at this moment.
Okay, got it. So in my kindergarten, I was in Jamiat Hair.
Mm.
It's specifically located behind my house in Tanah Abang.
I see.
Then in elementary school, it's actually pretty short because I was actually in a public school for just like 2 years. That is
Mm.
actually from first grade to second grade. in SDN Menteng 02. That is in also in Menteng. That is also a fun fact. That's where the President of the United States, Barack Obama, went when he was a kid.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
pretty interesting fact, I know. But I had to cut short from that said public school that I have to move to another private school when I was in 3rd until 6th grade, until graduation.
I
That
see.
is in SD Lab PGSD FIP UNJ. That
I
is
see.
in Setiabudi, South Jakarta.
I see.
And then, as soon as I finished graduating in elementary school, in my middle school ages, I went to Garuda Cendekia. That is also in South Jakarta.
In South Jakarta.
And honestly, when I was at that middle school, I was very influenced with many of the students there. Not all the other students are very communicative, but most of them, actually the majority of the students there, they speak fluent English, which actually surprised me really well. And I was like, oh wow, these are my people. I can actually talk to them for once. Because ever since my days back at elementary school, I had no one to talk with in English, honestly. I honestly had like maybe 1 or 2 or maybe just 3 people that can understand me.
I see.
Yeah,
I
but
see.
once I entered middle school, I had like around like maybe 10, 5, 6 friends that can actually
I see.
understand my language.
I see.
And
I see.
to add another fact, when I was in middle school, I was gave the title as the chief of students of my period. So I was leading
That's
3
great.
classes at once. So when we were first introduced to the school, I was giving a speech about the school's future and something like that. And then the founder of the school, Professor Arif Rahman,
Yeah.
he raised me to be the chief of that said period until we all graduate, and I was the one who gave the speech
I
for
see.
our promises.
I see.
Yes. And for me, that was actually the greatest experience I ever had in my entire life. And then we move on to my high school, which I'm currently on. That is in SMA Negeri 35 Jakarta, located in Ben Hill, Bendungan Hilir.
I see.
Yes. For starters, I was genuinely very nervous because myself, I actually had a bit of trauma when I was in public schools. But once I get to know the environment more and get to know the friends better, I honestly felt like this is actually pretty good. I like this place. And I actually get to know a lot of people and I get to communicate with at least some of them.
I see.
And some of them are actually genuinely pretty nice.
I
Some of
see.
them are really friendly. And I genuinely feel like I felt guilty that once I finished middle school and my friends in this said high school, I'm going to be once we finish high school, we're all going to be separated into our said favorite universities.
Yes.
Where hopefully we'll meet again soon, but once few years or few months, we won't get to communicate again. That's
I see.
actually pretty sad to me to know.
Okay. Pretty interesting and great achievement. Yeah.
Yes.
I have another question to you, Ghazwan.
Yeah. First of all is regarding your achievement for being a chief of students representing your period, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So, can you explain to me, what can you learn? Because to my understanding, this position is not everyone can achieve it, right? Yeah. So, what do you learn? Yeah. From that position. Yeah. I think you are becoming this head of student for 1 year. Yeah. If I'm
Yeah,
not
for
mistaken,
1
right?
year.
Yeah. So, what do you learn at most? What experience, that you think is very important, that you can,
Share
use it,
knowledge.
for your future.
So what I learned when I was being the chief of students is that you need to at least expect that some of your subordinates or your friends, they have different personalities. Some of them may antagonize against you, but that's all right because once you get to know them better, you can at least for once try to befriend them, and you can actually become mutuals. And as the leader perspective, since I'm the chief of students, you need to learn that you're in a higher position and you need to know your place. You need to know your current position, that you're in a higher rank that no other student can actually get.
Yes.
And once you're in that said position, you need to know your understandings with others, and you need to know that you need to understand yourself and your limits. When you try to break your limit, you'll eventually break yourself because you need to know that you need to balance out yourself. And once you get to balance yourself, you feel relief, you feel stress free, and you get to do your duty as you please and as the way the higher ups command you to do. And once you get to know with all of them, all of your subordinates from 3 classes,
I see.
you will know that not only do they actually care about you, they will actually remember you for your kindness and your great leadership. And that's exactly add to my next point is that you need to learn more about being a leader, of what it's like being a leader. And once you get to that position of being a leader of a lot of people in that set position, there's like in one class 40 people times 3. That's like a lot of imagine that you're just leading a lot of soldiers in a battlefield, and you need to know that you're leading your soldiers to battle, and you need to know that they respect you, you respect them, and you must know that you can't let them down. As a leader, you must not let anyone down, and you have to keep your spirits up always, always.
Cool answer.
Thank you.
Another question.
Yes.
This is also interesting part from what I noted here from your explanation regarding your school experience.
Yes.
You told me from the middle school, you move up, right?
Yeah.
To the senior high school,
Yeah.
which is public school.
Yeah.
Yeah. My question will be: is there any cultural shock? Yeah. From this, exclusive middle school, and then you decided to join the public school.
Oh, there was
What lesson, you are taking, from this experience also?
Well, if I have to say so myself, there was actually a lot of culture shocks, honestly. From the point that when I had like a lot of trauma building up within me, that I said to myself that please do not let myself enter a public school at least once.
Yeah.
Because when I was back in elementary school, it actually kind of made me traumatized because some of my friends there kind of antagonized me, but it's in the past anyway. But when I try to get into public school for the first time, I genuinely feel nervous that I might be a bad example of being here. Even though as the youngest student here for the first time being in public school. And once I actually get to know a lot of things in public schools is that their rules is actually very strict and some of them are very different from when I was in middle school. Because you see, back when I was in middle school, there was like this special service that is specifically for special needs kids. And I was one of them, one of those special kids that got to be in that specific room, that they get specialized teaching for that said capacity of that said special needs kids. But when you get into public school, there isn't any of that. You need to do it on your own, and most of them are actually on your own. I mean, some of them involve in group works, like school works, and it's actually pretty nice, and I like them. And most of the time, I want to know that when I was in public school, I liked it, and I felt really nervous, but overall, it was actually a good experience. And the lesson that I got is that always remember and expect the worst from the expected.
Great.
Yes.
Can you give me one last question?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, of course.
To be honest, at your age, according to me, you are already great.
Thank you.
But for sure, future is always there.
Yeah.
There is always room for the improvement. Yeah. And I want to know as well.
Yeah.
This is the question that I think you may think or need some time to digest and also to explain to you.
Okay.
What do you learn? What best lesson you are taking from your parent?
My parents.
From your parent, your daddy and your mommy,
Uh,
that is bring influence and confidence so that you can become today, and can be an asset for you for your future.
I see.
Yes.
What I can learn from the experience with me and my parents is that they actually support me and they genuinely care for me and they know what's best for me. Even though at sometimes I feel like that I always let them down at some point, but in the reality, they actually know that what my capacities are and what I'm capable of, and they know some of my limits, honestly. And to be fair, I know that they're trying to make me a better person. They're trying to give me some good deeds and make me just an overall good person. But at times, I feel like that I can't shake the feeling that I feel like that I let them down at sometimes, a lot of times. And honestly, I feel like that's okay when you feel like you let down your parents. It's okay. It's mutual because because everyone always felt that way. Because you're not the only person to feel that sad feeling in this planet. Yeah. And what I can learn from my parents is that you always need to learn discipline. Always. You always need to be on time. You need to know your strategy, and you need to know what you're capable of, and you need to learn that there are more opportunities out there that you must face. Every challenge, every obstacle is right in front of you. Once you step out of high school, you're about to be and meet one of the greatest challenges of all, is that when you enter college, you need to do everything on your own.
Great, that's one. Many thanks for the interview.
Yes, thank you.
I wish your great success in the future.
Thank you.
Yeah, and bear in mind, keep learning, keep humble like you are today.
Yes.
So that you can learn from anyone.
Yes.
Yeah, for your own great success in the future. Inshallah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Ghazwan.
thank you.
Again, happy birthday to you.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for your time.